Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been following the NFL news cycle over the past few weeks, you've probably heard whispers, rumors, and reports about some interesting movements happening around the league, especially concerning the New England Patriots and their roster decisions. But what catches the attention of 49ers fans is the possibility that one of those names could land in San Francisco. That name is Kyle Duggar, a safety who, up until recently, was considered a rising star in New England. But things are changing fast in the NFL, and the Patriots, under a new coaching staff led by head coach Mike Vrabel, are making some bold moves. Reports have surfaced that the Patriots are shopping Duggar around, making him available in trade talks. And let me tell you, this isn't just a minor roster shuffle. Duggar, who was drafted in 2020 from Division II, is a player whose journey to the NFL is nothing short of extraordinary. He didn't come from a football powerhouse program. Instead, he played basketball mainly and only started playing football late in high school. Yet, he's defied all odds. In his first 4 seasons, Duggar has shown versatility, physicality, and a knack for making game-changing plays. Over the years, he's developed into one of the most reliable defenders in New England, playing in 74 games with 65 starts, and accumulating a remarkable set of stats, including 9 interceptions, 24 pass breakups, and 25 tackles for loss. His career really took off in 2022, which many fans and analysts consider his best season so far. That year, Duggar scored 3 defensive touchdowns, 2 pick-sixes, and a fumble return for a score. Imagine that, a safety with the ability to change the course of a game with his playmaking ability. Pro Football Focus even ranked him among the top safeties in the league that season. It was clear that Duggar wasn't just a typical safety. He was a difference maker, a player who could shift momentum, and a leader on the field. But as with many NFL careers, the path isn't always smooth. The last couple of years have brought their share of challenges. Injuries, particularly a high ankle sprain that lingered into the offseason, have slowed Duggar down. He also had to undergo tightrope surgery in early 2024, which further impacted his performance and availability. And with the new coaching regime in New England, led by Vrabel, Duggar's role has diminished considerably. Once a defensive captain, once a key starter, he's now been relegated to playing significant minutes only in preseason games. His role has shrunk, and that's likely part of the reason why the Patriots are now exploring trade options. For the 49ers, this situation presents a pretty intriguing opportunity. They're always looking to add versatile, reliable defenders, especially at safety, where depth and experience are vital as they push for another deep playoff run. Malik Mustafa, for instance, has been recovering from injury, which leaves a gap in their safety rotation that Duggar could fill quite nicely. Now, the question is whether San Francisco should make a call, whether they should pursue Duggar before the roster cuts finalize, and he potentially finds a new home. From a financial standpoint, Duggar's contract could actually work in the 49ers' favor. He's owed around $75 million in 2025, but there are no guaranteed money after that, meaning the Patriots could be flexible, especially if they're looking to free up some cap space or reset their roster for the future. A mid-round pick, maybe a 3rd or 4th rounder, could be enough to land him. And with San Francisco's recent history of smart trades and acquiring veteran talent on reasonable deals, this could be a move that makes a lot of sense for them. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. How does Duggar fit in with the 49ers' defensive scheme? Well, he's a player who can do a lot of things. He's got the size, the range, and the physicality that fit perfectly with what San Francisco values in their safeties. Whether it's playing deep coverage, supporting the run, or even blitzing, Duggar has shown he can do it all. And let's not forget, he's still relatively young, just 27 years old, so he's entering what should be the prime years of his career. For For the 49ers, adding someone like Duggar would not only bolster their safety depth, but also bring a playoff-tested player who has proven he can make big plays when it counts. Of course, the big question is whether the Patriots are even willing to trade him, and whether the 49ers are willing to meet their asking price. Given the current market, a conditional pick that could escalate based on performance is a very realistic possibility. Maybe a fifth-rounder in 2026 that could turn into a fourth if Duggar hits certain benchmarks. That's a small price to pay for a player of his caliber, especially when considering the importance of safety play in today's NFL. Looking at the bigger picture, this potential move fits into the broader strategy the 49ers have been employing in recent seasons, building a roster that combines youth, experience, and versatility. They've added veterans like Jason Pinnock and Richie Grant, but Duggar's unique blend of physicality and playmaking ability could give them that extra edge. And with the team's defensive coordinator and coaching staff known for unlocking players' potential, it's not far-fetched to imagine that San Francisco could maximize Duggar's talents, much like they've done with other players in the past. Now, I have to point out that this isn't just speculation. The league is buzzing about the Patriots' openness to trading Duggar, and the 49ers are definitely one of the teams that could benefit the most from acquiring him. With the upcoming roster cuts and the final stretch of preseason games, it's quite possible that we see some movement in the next few days. If the 49ers decide to pull the trigger, it could be a move that shifts the defensive landscape of the NFC West, giving them an even stronger chance at returning to the Super Bowl. And let's not forget, the NFC West is a division that's always evolving. The Seahawks, Rams, and Cardinals are all making moves of their own, but San Francisco's ability to adapt and upgrade their roster is what keeps them at the top. Adding a player like Duggar, with his experience and versatility, could be the piece that pushes them over the edge, especially if he can recapture some of that 2022 form. It's a move that could have ripple effects, influencing not just the 49ers' fortunes, but also the division's overall competitiveness. So, as fans, we have to stay tuned. This trade scenario, if it materializes, could be one of the most interesting developments of the NFL season. It's not just about adding a player, it's about what that player brings to your team's identity, to your chances of winning another Super Bowl. The 49ers have a history of making smart moves, and this could be another chapter in that ongoing story of excellence. The next few days are crucial, and I'll be watching closely to see if San Francisco makes that call to the Patriots, or if Duggar finds a new team that values his talents just as much. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let us continue with the big reveal. In conclusion, fans, this potential trade for Kyle Duggar is more than just a roster move. It's a statement, a signal that the 49ers are still aggressive, still looking to improve their roster, and still aiming for that elusive 7th Super Bowl title. Duggar's journey from Division II basketball and late-starting football career to NFL standout is a testament to his resilience and talent. If the 49ers can bring him into their fold, they could add a player who embodies the grit, versatility, and leadership that this team has been building around for years. And for Patriots fans, it's a reminder of how quickly things can change in the NFL. What was once a key player could be heading to a new chapter, and that's what makes this league so exciting. Now, I want to hear from you, San Francisco 49ers fans. What do you think about the possibility of bringing Kyle Duggar into the fold? Do you believe he's the missing piece for this defense? Or do you think the team should focus on other areas? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us and to the team. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more breaking news, and more insights into everything happening in the NFL and with our beloved 49ers. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and as always, go Niners.